Hello everyone, this is New World Updates and today is the 5th of May 2023. We are now at 436 days of the Russo-Ukraine war. A lot of events have happened since yesterday to today and here are the main reports. The Ukrainian armed forces had to shoot down their own drone above Kiev yesterday. Presumably, the loss of control of the drone occurred as a result of a technical malfunction. Air defense units of the Ukrainian armed forces had to shoot down a Ukrainian drone above the capital Kiev late on Thursday, the command of the Ukrainian Air Force said on social networks. At around 8 o'clock p.m. on May 4th, control was lost over a Bayraktar-TB2 unmanned aerial vehicle performing a scheduled flight in the Kiev region, the Air Force Command said in a statement on his Facebook page. The drone's uncontrollable flight in the capital's airspace could have led to undesirable consequences, so a decision was made to refer the matter to mobile groups. Target destroyed, the statement says. Presumably, the loss of control occurred as a result of a technical malfunction. Its causes will be investigated. No casualties were reported as a result of the air defense engagement and subsequent fall of debris. An air raid warning was issued in Kiev earlier on Thursday. Eyewitnesses told TASS that several drones were spotted over Kiev, and air defense forces tried to shoot them down. The air raid warning was later cancelled. Later, city authorities reported falling debris, an explosion, and 2 fires on the ground. Ukrainian sources report that all surviving air defense systems began to be removed from strategic rear facilities, for their transfer to the front to cover the counteroffensive. Only Kiev and Odessa remain more or less protected, and the capital will be covered by American patriots, in all likelihood, with foreign calculations. If the information is true, this means that the counteroffensive has already begun. In addition, this means that the entire Ukrainian force is open to Russian strikes, especially since the Patriot is not only defenseless against ballistic missiles, but also not very effective against low-flying targets and for a number of facilities in other regions. The increase of Ukrainian army artillery along with several probing attacks suggest the spring-summer Ukrainian counteroffensive is approaching. As many analysts said, the main objective of Ukrainian forces is to break the southern defense lines and reach Azov Sea again, thus cutting Russian mainland route in the occupied area. On the other hand, its expected secondary axis will be to open the Svatov and Soledar axis. In the latest one, Russian army is trying to take the remaining areas of Bakhmut before Ukrainian ground movement starts. According to one analyst, the Ukrainian strategy in this city Bakhmut to gain time is working. Nevertheless, Ukrainian army will have to deal with an extensive system of trenches built by Russians during the last 7 months, which satellite imagery allowed to modify and correct the front line and reinforced with hundreds of soldiers from the partial mobilization. Meanwhile, Yevgeny Prigozhin, the head of PMC Wagner, published a video of the dead Wagner fighters last night with an appeal to the Minister of Defense of the Russian Federation. He said, and I quote, "These are the guys who died today, the blood is still fresh. Listen to me, these are someone's fathers and someone's sons. And those witches that don't give us ammo will go to hell." Shoigu, Gerasimov, Prigozhin shouted. "We have a 70% ammo shortage. Where is the ammo?" he asked. "Look at these guys. You sick critters in clubs, your children enjoy life and shoot videos on YouTube. You think that you are the masters of life and have the right to dispose of their lives. You have ammunition depots, there are calculations, and if you give the norm of ammunition, then these guys would be 5 times less. They volunteered here and are dying for you to fatten in your mahogany cabinets. Consider it." That was the end of his statement. We are waiting for a response from the Russian Ministry of Defense.
Вы сидите в дорогих клубах. Ваши дети прутся от жизни и снимают на ютубе ролики. Вы думаете о том, что вы хозяева этой жизни, и о том, что вы имеете право распоряжаться их жизнями. Думаете о том, что если у вас есть склады от снарядов, то вы имеете на это право, есть элементарные подсчеты. Если вы даете норму боеприпасов, их в 5 раз меньше. Они пришли сюда добровольцами и умирают за то, чтобы вы жировали в своих кабинетах с красным деревом. Учтите это!
On Wednesday night, Russian missiles and geraniums attacked the objects of the armed forces of Ukraine in Kiev, Odessa, Zaporozhye and the Dnipropetrovsk region. An air raid alert was announced in Kiev and 13 regions of Nezalesnaya. It is reported that the target in Odessa was the military academy, and in Kiev the arsenal plant, which refers to the enterprises of the military-industrial complex of Ukraine. The head of the Dnipropetrovsk region, Serhiy Lysyk, reported on the destruction and fire at one of the industrial enterprises in the capital of the region. Yesterday, the Ukrainian troops went on the offensive in the Uvalder direction. After an unsuccessful attempt to storm positions near the village of Nikolskoye, the armed forces of Ukraine retreated. A massive artillery strike from the 2S7 caliber 203 mm is applied to the positions of the retreating enemy. The attack was repulsed by the forces of the OBTF, Cascade, and the Marines. The battles were fought at a short distance. Russian aviation was involved. Yesterday, Russian Ministry of Defense announced the defeat of the command and observation post of the Kiev Regime's Center for Special Operations Forces, South. Igor Konashenkov, official representative of the Russian Ministry of Defense, spoke about this. In the areas of the settlements of Novoandriivka, Zaporozhye region, Belagorovka, Lugansk People's Republic, and Nestraiga Island, Kherson region, command and observation posts of units of the 128th Mountain Assault, 54th Mechanized Brigades and the Center for Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, South, were hit, Konashenkov said. According to the command of the RF Armed Forces in the direction of Kherson, today, May 4, 2023, as a result of an airstrike by the Russian Aerospace Forces near the city of Berislav, a warehouse for weapons and military equipment of the Armed Forces of Ukraine was destroyed. According to preliminary information, up to 20 units were destroyed and disabled. Automotive and up to 15 units of armored vehicles. In addition, an Armed Forces of Ukraine oil depot was destroyed. The Chechen forces and the grouping of troops, South, went on the offensive in the Luhansk People's Republic, pushing the Ukrainian forces 1.5 kilometers away and entering the territory of the chalk production in Belagorovka. This was announced by the deputy commander of the 2nd Army Corps of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation and the commander of the Special Forces, Akhmet Aladinov. According to him, Russian fighters are knocking out Ukrainian fighters from positions at the plant and from adjacent forest plantations. The enemy suffers significant losses. Recall that there was rumors appeared on the web that 100 of Russian fighters were allegedly surrounded in the Belagorovka area. This information has already been refuted by fighters from this direction. Soldiers of the 1st AK of the 8th Army of the Southern Military District of the Russian Armed Forces completely liberated Kamenka east of Avdiivka. That's all for now, and thanks for watching my video. Please like my video and make your comments to tell me what you think. Also subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button so that you will receive notifications anytime I post a new video. See you in my next video.